Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabanda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Houthis target US warships again, Trump's warn Iran. Judge seeks answers on deportations flights defying court order. Putin agrees to halt attacks on Ukraine's energy sites, reject full ceasefire. Protest in New York as Israeli airstrike kill over 400 in Gaza. Israeli airstrike kills 100 in Gaza as calls for ceasefire grow. United Nations chief speaks in Geneva as Gaza death toll rises. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Now the top story is here. Yemen-based Houthis have claimed responsibility for their third attack on American warships in just 48 hours. Despite ongoing retaliatory strike by the United States, the Iran-backed group said it launched drones and missiles at the USS Harry S. Truman's aircraft carrier in the Red Sea. The Houthis vow to continue targeting US warships until what they call American and Israeli aggressions against Yemen ceases. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump issues a stern warning stating that Iran will be held accountable for any future Houthis attacks. He accused Tehran of supplying the Houthis with advanced weaponry and intelligence used in these strikes. In response, Iran has sent a letter to the United Nations condemning Trump's remarks as belligerent statement. A US judge has demanding more details from the Trump administration regarding two deportations flights that took off over the weekend, despite his temporary order blocking the removal of individuals under an 18th century law known as the Alien Enemies Act. The judge request raises concern over whether the administration violated the court's directive, intensifying the legal battle over the controversial deportations policies. The White House has yet to respond, while immigration advocates are calling for accountability.
Helping Hand USA is a community that is guided by gratitude. A community that sees blessings beyond just tables. It's Muslims for humanity. Let's make this Ramadan a testament to the gratitude we all share. Join us to provide orphan support, healthcare, education and training, shelter, and much more. Give your zakat today at hhrd.org/Ramadan.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has agreed to pause attack on Ukrainian energy infrastructures for 30 days but has not accepted a broader month-long ceasefire proposed by the United States. Kyiv has indicated its willingness to consider the limited truce, though it remains cautious about Russia's intention. The US and the allies continue to push for a more comprehensive ceasefire, urging Moscow to de-escalate the conflict further. Hundreds of protesters gathered in New York's Times Square after Israeli airstrike on Gaza killed more than 400 people, according to Palestinian health authorities. The attack shattered nearly 2 months of relative calm since a ceasefire began. Israel has warned that the offensive is just the beginning, signaling further military action. The renewed violence has sparked international condemnations with calls for restraint and renewed diplomatic effort to prevent further escalation. Israeli airstrike on Gaza have killed 100, escalating tensions in the region. Liran Berman, whose brothers were taken hostages by Hamas, has voiced support for a ceasefire, believing it is the only way to secure their safe return. As the violence intensifies, international pressure is mounting for a diplomatic resolution to prevent further casualties. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres addressed reporters in Geneva on the sidelines of Cyprus talks as violence escalates in Gaza. His remarks come after Palestinian health authorities reported that Israeli airstrike killed more than 400 people, ending weeks of relative calm following a stalled ceasefire negotiation. The renewed fighting has raised concern over the protest of a lasting peace, with calls for urgent diplomatic effort to prevent further bloodshed. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabanda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news, DESI TV USA, DTV NN and our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote. access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.